Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Day 10 of working on the showroom conversion van. A van conversion for a showroom, kitchen cabinets, design. It's a company that I own for 15 years. And I used to be in an office. And the lease was getting way out of hand. Also, too, I got tired of being stuck, being there. I wanted to be a freelancer, like a lot of subcontractors. And my wife came up with this idea, and I said, I love it. Something different in the market, so let's go. Well, anyways, we'll get a little bit down the story a little bit later on. Today, I'm gonna be building a wall here, and I'm gonna do an 18-inch pocket door. Not a pocket door, but a space for an 18-inch door. And then it's gonna be covered in panel, and it's gonna be a hidden door with panels. So that's the goal today, to mount this right here. I already ordered the AC and the vent. I'm waiting for that to come in so that way I could hire the guy to do that. And in the back, I already started doing the structure of the back. But I'm not gonna close it in. I started cutting some of the material, leave it on the side, because I need the van to go pick up material and stuff like that. That's probably the one of the last things that I'll be closing, because I am closing the back. So I'm gonna be doing the frame here. This curve is a little tough right here, so this has a bump here. So I'm just gonna go up to here, and that way I don't steal too much space over here as well of the seats. So I'm gonna bring it a little bit forward here. And the other trick here is when I come down, it's gonna go mostly on the step from the outside the door. So I've been telling my wife that we're gonna have to invent something here. So I'm thinking about still coming down and then going in sideways, because the handle is there, going in sideways with a panel and finishing it off with a sideways panel and close it in. So it also still have, like, you're coming in, instead of being square, it still allows you to feel like you're not coming into a box item. So we're gonna probably go sideways here. For here too, on the steps, I'm gonna put a 3/4 inch plywood on the front step, and I'm gonna remove the plastic that's there. So that's where when we put the floor down, we'll also put the floor in here, and then the panel be covered. So anyways, that's down the future, but for today is gonna be the door framing. I'll log in back and see how I did the full-on kitchen design van conversion. All right, day 10 is here. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I went and picked up the material around 11, Home Depot, started cutting, and here it is. Here's the door that I'm gonna build, that it's gonna be hidden with plywood. And then I was thinking, there's no, I don't know, this is probably about 50, well, from here to here it's about, there to there I was cutting about 70. This is probably about 65, between 65, 70 inches opening. There's no doors out there in Home Depot, Lowe's that is like that. So I said, where am I gonna buy a door that it looked like it was custom, because it was 18 by 78. And at Home Depot, the cheapest was like $270. I said, where am I gonna cut the door, strip it, cut it down, and then we want this to be concealed door. So the hinges, I will have to buy the concealed hinges, the ones that go in the frame and in the door frame. I will have to route that out, cut it out, chip it out. So I remember a couple of jobs I've done in the past that I go ahead and I just get a 3/4 inch plywood, put the hinges doors there. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wrap this baby up. Not sure the material we're gonna do, but it's gonna be 3/4 inch plywood. Well, I'm gonna put 1/2 inch plywood first, and then the plywood on it, a decorated plywood. And what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna just go ahead and wrap it all up, and then put the hinges right on here, the hinges for the doors. Take the 3/4 inch panel, make the hole for the hinge, and just mount it on here, and then have that panel here, and then the decorator panel would just go on top of it. So that's my plan on here. That way, you know, since I'm a dealer for some of my cabinet companies, I could get a panel, or if I could find a good 3/4 inch panel from Home Depot as well, I could get one from them. Since I'm gonna wrap it, you know, I could just put the panel here and just wrap the panel. I still progress and work, you know. Like every job is different. I noticed I've been watching a lot of these campers that are doing these, and I'm a showroom. So, and then this was hard. And I gotta admit one, guys, this looks amazing. It's not perfect. I have not touched a table saw, a drill, a tape measurement to do this type of work, maybe 20 years. You know, even though I own a kitchen cabinet shop, I had crews that did everything. Basically, I was just the designer, the programmer, the guy who, you know, involved the people, explain concepts and explain the details of how to create your kitchen, how to make it more functionable. That's what my specialty is, to say. But this door is here, man. So here it is. It's gonna be a concealed door. So a push open. I'm a push open, and then so the customer's not gonna know it's here. And when we're gonna use this door too for, it's a good thing. On this panel, and on this panel, and on the door panel itself, we're gonna put handles. When I mean handles, it's a board. I think it was 12 by 18 board, and it has all the handles to be able to display the handles. So we're gonna put the handles here, handles here, handles here, handles here. We might put 3 because it's I think 3 fits here, so it'll be like 18, 18, and 18. The other one will end up being around here. That I don't think is still too low. So we might go with 2 or 3. And then the cabinets themselves are gonna have handles. So we're gonna pick the ones that we think the most, and we're also gonna buy probably individual ones, and keep them inside the drawer, and just open a drawer, show the people, hey, we got more here. So we can have maybe about 15 or 20. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we can have a board that has like a few. So that's something that I might consider, getting a board that has a few of them instead of just one board with one style only. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But here it is. So this is the way just to come out. And then basically what I'm gonna be doing is that now that I have all this space, that's why I didn't go with this all the way to the back. Also too, because it curves here. You know, these vans, you know, they're not meant for that. So we're working with a lot of curves, you know, a lot of curves. And but this is dirty. This is there. The only wire that I really got to run is from the battery. I got to run my inverter all the way to the back, and also to my 112 from the back, from the, what is it called? From the alternator to run, that's going to be running lithium battery, running the AC. So I got to run that through here. But besides that, this is going to have, oh yeah, right here, I'm going to put a neon. So I'm going to run a wire to here for a neon if a neon gets connected directly, or if it comes with an inverter and it needs to be plugged in at 120, then I'm going to have a plug. So I'm going to have a plug plus separate cables here, so that way whatever one that I buy, or whatever company we choose and they have one, I have both options here. But that's it. But we might not put the neon because of also two of the handles. But here it goes, day 10. Tomorrow I'm pretty much wrapped on anything that I have to do with woodwork right now. Not 100%. There's a little bit more to do, but it's the AC, and basically AC, and also too I'm gonna be working on the AC, and then all the electricity all the electricity. Once I do electricity, I can start, testing things and closing. But day 10 of the mobile showroom for one kitchen cabinets design. Coming, something new, something nobody's seen before. And I think it'll be great, not just to show up with a couple doors and show up with a couple pieces of handles. I want to bring you the whole kitchen. That way you can open it, close it, see the style, see the doors, see the texture. Keep a lot of accessories. I'm going to try to put as much accessories possible so I can show you and sell more accessories as well. Well, anyways, too much of me talking. Good night, and see me on episode 11. Not sure what is going to be, a little bit more woodwork or electricity if everything has came in by now.